Yes, it does.
Now, not yet, but eventually we're going to walk into the old vault, okay? But I'm going to do a little talk out here first. The Diebold Safe and Lock Company put this in down here on the foundation of the building. They built the building on top of it. Well, I called that company up because they're still around today. And I said, what can you tell me about this old 1909 bank vault? And you know what they did? They sent me a photograph of the workers back in 1909. So it's right behind you there.
So the guys at work.
So those are the workers back in 1909. Okay, I'm going to just come this way. And can I get a couple of volunteers? How about you two?
Okay,
You two
yay.
follow me this way. What I'm going to have you do is one person's going to turn this and one's going to turn that. When they turn the dials, I want you to look over here at them turn. Can you turn them? See them turning? That's how you open up the vault. There's two combination locks over
You're
there.
turning them.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
So in a moment we're going to walk inside the vault, but I'm going to show you some of my handiwork here. Notice how this hinge up here and these bolts are shiny, and how this bit is shiny right here. Well, when we first started, that's what it looked like. Or the wall looked like this. Look at how rusty that is compared to how shiny that is.
Yeah.
Takes a long time to take the rust off. Now, one at a time, you're going to walk inside the vault. And I'm going to do a talk up here inside, so be careful stepping up inside.
Twist it.
One at a time, come on up.
You guys watch your step, okay?
All right. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna watch. Ooh, yeah, that's watch your step right here. Let's turn this on.
Watch your step coming up.
Got it?
There you go. See it?
It's freaky in here. There's ghosts in here.
All
I'm
right,
posting
so
this on
watch
YouTube,
this
so you
way.
better smile.
Big giant boxes here. These are
I don't
called
think that's
safe
safe.
deposit boxes. And these are like safes within the safe, because we're inside the big safe, and there's more safes in here. So these were owned by different companies. And this is Mr. Merrill's safe deposit box. He had a shipbuilding company, Mr. Merrill did, right here in downtown. Today his house is that little white house out in left field of the baseball grounds that survived the Great Fire of 1901. Now I want you to be very careful with these as I pass these out. Everyone listen, be real careful. I'm going to see, you guys are some smart kids here, so I'm going to give you this challenge. Is seeing if you can figure out how much these stock certificates were worth back in 1901 when they were issued. All of the clues will be all on these front pages. So with your cell phones, it'll help to look at them. But I'm going to pass them around and share them, look at them together. Okay, look at them together. At least 3 or 4 can look at them together here. Right there. And I got one for the back over here. Look at them together. Share them together. And be careful because these are very old. You don't want to wrinkle it.
I know how much they're worth.
I
How
think
much?
it's French.
How much?
100.
Close. You got half of the piece of the puzzle.
102.
No?
50.
You're guessing. All the answers are all on there. You can figure it out.
103.
No?
Oh, 3.
Look.
Okay.
We can't read yours.
83.
No?
Shares. How much?
There's a number 5.
And this says what?
Shares $100 each.
And what?
Also says it
Established
here.
to
So
three shares at 100.
300, yes.
I was gonna guess it.
So it says,
I know how to fix it.
it says up in the corner in the words, it says 3 shares. And down below it says each share is worth $100 each. So 3 times 100 is what?
300.
300. So each one of these pieces of paper is worth $300 back in 1901. And that was a lot of money. Mr. Merrill was afraid of fires and he got himself a safe deposit box.
Nice.
Boy, these were fancy boxes. They needed really big boxes because everything was made out of paper back then. Anyone not see these? Some of the parents in the back want to see them? People in the back didn't see them. Pass them around. And then when you're done, I'll collect them and I'll put them back into the vault. All right, and then I got one more thing to show you is inside the vault here. But I don't want anyone to hit their head, so be really careful where you're walking, okay? So just follow me this way.
Watch
Don't
your
hit
head. Here, I'm gonna stand here. Okay, you got lights.
Protect me. I got tiny temper.
Come back here. Stop here. Keep coming.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Now there's some cans that are on the other side of the vault there, but then there's all these. What are these over here? What does it say?
Emergency drinking water.
Yeah. Look at all these cans of emergency drinking water. I wondered who put these down here. And you know what? I found my clue on the bottom of these cans. And it's got a date, a timestamp. It says 1962. It was during something called our Cuban Missile Crisis, during our Cold War, which was a time that we thought maybe the Russians could bomb us. And people were putting in undergrounds. They were putting in these bomb shelters. Well, this old bank, they had a bomb shelter already. They had this underground here, and they were using the old vault here for a bomb shelter. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so very carefully, no one's going to hit their head, and we're going to back on out. I'm going to parent to stand by that safe deposit box. Make sure
Thank
nobody
you,
hits their head
Jessica,
there.
again.
Newspaper. Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley.
Elvis.
Newspaper.
The king, the king, the king.
My mom had to get her song. I saw Elvis Presley on the newspaper. He's like, was that?
How did it break? How did it?
Okay,
Like-
guys, kids,
Maybe put on your one.
I want you to all look at me this way so I can take a
Emergency drink.
picture, okay? Get so I can see you. I'm gonna take a
Sorry,
picture.
that was my bad.
Hey. What?
Sorry, my bad.
Look at Miss Mall. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Take one more.
Stop it, Bruin.
Okay.
Can you get to do one for me? Do one for me. Hold on.
I already did.
Ready? One. No. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, Tim. Now we're going to slide to head on out by the photographs again.
Okay. Here.
Get a parent to lead the way
Go
on out
ahead,
there.
Sarah. You've got it. Slow down so we can put a light on, gang. Show me the signal. Show me the signal, girls.
Why do you have your mama's phone?
Let me count. Who is that?
We're going to close the door. Keep walking, keep moving, keep moving.
Okay, we're going this way.
Hope everyone's here. Oh, stop.
Stop.
Hope everyone's here because we're locking the door. Now we're going to go out of here, going up these steps, but we're going to be very quiet going up the steps because we have to walk past people's work, okay? People are working. We'll be very quiet this way. Hey, how you doing?
What do you do? He started fighting.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Remember, you wrap your hands in yours.
1, 2.
Come all the way out so people can all come out.
What?
Take a look at which building you're in today. So take a look at which building you're in.
This one.
Remember, this was the tallest building in all of Florida when it was built in 1909. What does the A and B stand for?
Ameris Bank.
No, not Ameris.
America's.
Not America's. The Atlantic.
I
National
can't say.
Bank. That's what the original building was, the Atlantic National Bank. All right, follow me this way.
I was going to get wine. I'm just looking at this. Do you want snacks? I got mine. You got it's a rose gold. Oh, I'm getting a 8+ next week. Yeah, it's gonna be red rare. Red's rare. Me, her, and my brother have red rare. Well, candy apple red, which is rare. There's only like 10. We got 2. Oh, what's? This is Tiny Tum. That's the boy I was talking about, Tiny Tum. Who are you talking to? This is on YouTube. I'm posting this on YouTube. No? Yes. I have a YouTube channel. Don't touch it. Tiny.
Don't cross the pole.
10 seconds, let's go.